Hello, it's the Intrepid Wino here, James Scaresbrook with another Let's Taste. I've got this week's episode of the Vincast is going up on Friday morning, and I thought I would open up a bottle that relates to this week's episode. My guest was Steve Kimonides from Burn City Smokers, but he also works at Il Bacaro, a restaurant in Melbourne, and has actually worked vintages with this particular producer, and so he wanted to bring along a bottle that we're going to taste, but he's letting me open it up on Let's Taste. So it is actually a Mornington Peninsula wine. Second time I've had a Mornington Peninsula, and also it's Pinot Noir for the second time. It is the Hurley Vineyard Hommage Pinot Noir 2012 from Balnarring in Mornington Peninsula. One of the cool things, it's actually got you probably can't pick this up, but it's got some braille on the label, which is fantastic. Bottle number 114, small producer, and so I thought, why not crack it open for dinner tonight. So I hope you guys have been well. I hope you've been enjoying some of the Let's Taste videos. Don't forget, Monday, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 27th of July, is the first live streaming tasting. Make sure you are tuned in for that with James Dawson, my friend, who is a sommelier, funnily enough, as well. And we're going to be tasting some Australian Grenache wines. That's going to be exciting, and I cannot wait to have people tuning in and interacting on that one. So, but for today, we're looking at the Hurley Vineyard. I don't think I've actually tried any wines from Hurley Vineyard before, not that I can remember. Cork this time, but like the Jamshed, it is a Diam cork. Here we go. Very light in colour, exceptionally light. Not sure you can make that out, but it is very, very light. It's one of the first things I noticed. It is something that I really like about Mornington Peninsula Pinot Noirs, is how light in colour they tend to be. If I were to compare it stylistically, at least in colour and consistency, with Burgundy, it would be more Cote de Beaune style of colour. Quite subtle in terms of aromatics. Interestingly, it's got a little bit of a spicy kind of note, a peppery note, which I would associate to probably whole bunch. There might be some whole bunch fermentations in here, which does tend to give that spicier, more brambly kind of character, particularly in Pinot Noir. But some nice sort of dense, crunchy red and black cherries, some interesting sort of red fruit notes. Very juicy, quite supple, nice generous tannins. It's focused. Nothing's really sticking out about it. There's no, like the alcohol's well managed. There's not a lot of oak in there. It's a very elegant Pinot Noir. You can see with the color and how dark it is. It isn't. Sorry, that is quite a gentle, fresh, not extractive, not bold style of Pinot Noir. Really, really my style of Pinot Noir. I like these very delicate styles, and this is a really good example. I think 2012 was a good vintage, and so yeah, I'm giving this one 2 very big thumbs up. Make sure that you are tuning in for the Let's Taste live streaming, Australian Grenache, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But if you can't make it, the video will be on YouTube afterwards. I hope you enjoy that. Make sure you go into differentdrop.com. If you buy the Let's Taste Grenache pack and you put in the code Intrepid Grenache, you'll get a 10% discount. But if you go to differentdrop.com and you put in the code Vincast Vino at purchase, you'll actually get $25 off your first order over $100, which is fantastic. So thanks to Different Drop for that. Please like this video, comment if you want to share anything, if you have a wine to suggest for me to taste, and subscribe to the channel. And thanks very much, guys. Cheers.